Remember when Trump said this?
What I want to do and what I will do is you graduate from a college, I think you should get automatically as part of your diploma a green card.
Yes, Trump mentioned it. And guess what? It's not entirely untrue. The scheme does actually exist, but not the way that social media is selling it, no. It's called the EB1 visa, the EB1 green card essentially, and you must earn it instead of just graduate. So here's the real truth. अगर आप US में एक इंटरनेशनल स्टूडेंट है और अगर आपको लग रहा है कि यार ग्रीन कार्ड ऑटोमेटिक मिल जाएगा आफ्टर ग्रेजुएशन, तो डेफिनेटली ऑटोमेटिकली सबको नहीं मिलेगा. बट विद दैट सेड, अगर आप अपनी प्रोफाइल को इस हद तक बिल्ड कर देंगे दैट योर प्रोफाइल इज गुड इनफ, then you can qualify for this scheme. And guess what? This is the fastest green card you can get in literally less than 3 to 5 years. And sometimes in less than 1 year, you can get this green card depending on the country of your nationality. So let's talk about it. What is the EB1? Well, the one in EB1 stands for First Priority Employment Based Green Card. That means it's really for the top 5% of the people in the domain. And what are you looking for? Research, science, technology, extraordinary expertise in business, finance, arts, athletics, entrepreneurship. Could be in any domain whatsoever. But the best part, you don't need any perm labor certification, which is nowadays taking 2 years more or less. It is much faster in processing because of that. This is the strongest immigration category to get a green card through employment, but it is also the hardest to qualify for. So you don't just magically get a green card or EB1A green card when you graduate. No, you do have to have certain things on your profile, but the best part is no one is born with these attributes. And yes, this is for those top 1% of the people. Yes, it absolutely is, but guess what? You could work towards it. There are some very specific list of criteria that the USCIS wants you to fulfill. And even if you fulfill any 3 out of 10 of those, you are good to go. You could actually go ahead and potentially file for it and get the approval. And we've seen 250 plus approvals in the last 2.5 years. So I can tell you, not all the profiles were initially extraordinary. Once they worked on their profiles, now I would say that they truly are extraordinary because they were able to get the EB1A. And these were all just international students and people who were on the H1B sometimes for years and years, and some of them even almost as good as fresh graduates with just less than 5 years of experience as well. So here's what really counts towards the EB1. You could have research papers in high impact factor journals. Your papers should have a lot of citations. They should be published in really good Scopus Index publications maybe. If you have done some peer review, you're helping other researchers advance the field by judging their work. That counts as well. Any national or international level awards that you may have received, any media coverage, any newspapers, websites talking about you and your expertise helps. If you have a leading role in a top company or extremely high salary, both of these will be major criteria that you can fulfill. If you have original contributions to your field, maybe you did something like an open source software you released, which is being used on a global scale. That's a massive contribution. You could use that. Or again, you've judged the work of others. All kinds of things can come into the picture. If you want the exact list of criteria, these are the ones on your screen, and keep in mind, you don't need to meet all of them. Any 3 of them are usually good enough. So while the USCIS of course requires 3, you usually try to prove 4 or 5 or even 6 so that you have a bit of a safety net just in case they were to deny 1 or 2 of them. But keep in mind that there's a lot of fraud in the market. You might search about EB1 and how to get it online, and you might come across, certain not so great firms that might essentially try to add things on your profile that just simply are not real, where you've not even contributed 1%. You pay them and overnight you wake up with fake research papers published under your name. You have citations, the same 4 or 5 people on a circular basis using your work. You have these fake awards that you paid for and you received them. So you didn't really do anything. You just paid the money and things came onto your profile without even a 5% involvement. That kind of a thing is entirely fraud. Now, don't get me wrong, you can take some help and you can pay for certain things. And with that said, if you're still involving in those things and you have a major contribution in whatever's being going on, essentially, you're good to go, you're fine. And that's completely okay. If you're getting guidance from, let's say, someone who's a PhD or something, that's okay. You get to learn the ropes and then you can sort of build your extraordinary ability like that. But when you pay for it and have the entire profile built for you, that's not really great. That's going to cause issues in the future. So we, for instance, have research groups and a lot more. We can help you satisfy up to 6, 7 of these criteria. But We always make sure that you are involved in pretty much each and everything. In fact, you are majorly involved. My only piece of advice for you is when you look at the comments down this video or somewhere else about the EB1, what you will see is that people comment, this EB1 is such a difficult visa to get. No one can get it. You must be an Einstein in your field. The answer is no, you don't need to be an Einstein. I've seen so many people who were way less than extraordinary, if you know what I'm saying, and they are currently sitting in the US on a green card right now as we speak. And this doesn't mean that you have to be, of course, one of those bottom pile of people, but all I'm saying is that these people worked towards building their profile and they were able to get through. So while you are in university itself, or while you're on your OPT, STEM OPT itself, already start building up your profile. And as long as you can do that, trust me, it is more than achievable. It's not a dream that you can never achieve it and you're looking at it from far away and it's 90% away from you. Like it's simply not possible. No, I've seen this happen in front of my eyes with so many cases, and I'll be excited to tell you if you might have the potential already. Sometimes people don't know they already have the potential, they already have what it takes. So shoot me a message on YMGrad.com, send me a resume, and I will let you know personally in my voice if you qualify for the EB1 green card by default, or if not, what you need to do to be able to qualify. But my harsh one-line truth is, while Trump did promise automatic green cards after graduation, things don't seem to be moving towards that. It's been now 1 year, close to 1 year since he announced that. And well, I don't think we're going to see a lot of that happening. But the EB1 green card is probably the closest that gets towards an automatic green card after graduation, as long as you work on making your profile extraordinary. By the way, you can follow me on Instagram because I have so much more in terms of new pathways and visas that countries are releasing, and I'm going to keep you notified so that you're the first one to take advantage. Make sure you follow me over there, and you can subscribe to the channel here so that it helps me understand that I'm doing some good work and you enjoy my content, and I keep on making more videos for you. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye and take care until the next one.